Hey guys, that's it from the GG Bros. Welcome to this video. It's another chat time sort of thing. I think I might do this every now and then, but as you can see on the screen here, it's being spy is important and it's worth not panicking. You see, at first I was panicking, but for a while I was getting the basic tricks down. But anyway, welcome. Today I'm going to talk about some basic things, TF2 things, and channel-related things. And with a bit of TF2 gameplay in the background. It might not be the best, but enjoy it. It's what I do. So anyway, I just thought I'd come talk to you today. A few important things, and I'll let you enjoy the video. The first thing is, you know Zex, he's the co-founder of the channel. He's a very important friend of mine, a very close person to me. And here's a moment of panicking, just for anybody wondering. See, panicking you fail. But anyway, an important thing for me is Zex is leaving back to Australia. Zex is a close friend of mine. We've known each other all through our school time, and he's just leaving now to go back to Australia because originally his family is from Australia. But he's going back to Australia, but that does not mean the GG Bros is ending. If anything, it means that will make us stronger because it is a chance that when I upload, he'll upload 12 hours later and we can get 2 or 3 videos out a day. So that's the first piece of news, and it was just something I wanted to tell everybody and let them know. There won't be as much Zex playing with me and Solly and Skelly because we're all going to be UK based, whereas because he's in Australia, there'll be a lot more there'll be a lot bigger time difference with me that we'll struggle doing basic recording. But we will be doing stuff like Civilization 5, which will require a lot of ping or basic games for us to play, and we'll still be playing together, so that's a really good thing. So, by the way, if you're wondering what's happening on screen here, it's jumping up and down in front of the doors. Basically, I like to do this before any game because I make him have an idea of what these guys will be, because then it can trick them. And for this first part, I decided to go very cheekily, dodge that heavy there. I decided to go Cloak and Dagger because I've never used it. I used to have a strange one and I used it all the time and got good, but then I stopped using it and went back to using stuff like the Dead Ringer and stuff. I'm not the best with it and I don't know how to act spy without the Dead Ringer and the Busy Watch. So the Cloak and Dagger really tested me for what I knew. But as you can see, I just decided to back off because I couldn't be bothered to have to wait for a respawn. But you know, you can still get kills in that, you can still cause havoc. But, you know, I'm not the best when it comes to panicking. As you can see, it's a very dodgy place to be whenever you're gonna die. See, very clutch. But anyway, the second piece, TF2 updating, the new HUD. That is something I love the look of. The new idea of having ranks in a game is one of the best ideas I think they've ever had. I'd say that I love the new idea of having ranks of how much you've played. Oh, by the way, I like this bit. The causing a distraction, basically thinking where I know where he wants to go, with him thinking I'm there when I'm not, but here's a panic moment. You see, there will always be a panic moment straight after I get a good kill. But anyway, the TF2 update with the casual and the competitive and the official pastime. Whoa! I've never known something as entertaining. I just thought I'd say that. I think it's going to be a big update, and I think it's going to be a very nice thing to see added and see this very cheeky acting here. Overall, I think it's going to be a good update because it'll be nice to actually see proper competitive, because you very rarely see people that are new go to competitive and they'll just help those get into it. Because I'm a late starter, I got to about 1,000 hours before I started doing any competitive, and I only had about 12 to 15 games of competitive games. I'm not the best, I won't lie. But it is a good thing to do because I enjoy doing stuff like competitive, and I think people will enjoy doing that. Anyway, throughout this video I'm gonna just explain my ideas behind what I'm planning now for the video. I suppose it's gonna be the rest of it. But now it's nothing important. But anyway, you can see here I'm a bit trapped, so what I wanted to do is get in before the saw. Get that pack and just run off, and all I'm doing now is just causing chaos because there's about 3 people looking out for me, just 3 people less for my team to focus on, and I'm just slowly destroying all the stuff and abusing what people are doing because I know the noobs aren't the best. So, and you can see they're gonna hunt me down now. They know what I'm doing, but it's really just a distraction that I'm causing now. So I'm just slowly circling around, and I keep circling. It's just something to keep people's attention. And it's not going well, I won't lie. See, I'm panicking, I'm struggling, I'm like a dying squirrel, okay? That's the best way to explain it. And they know where I'm going because I've been cycling this way the entire time. And I thought I'd trick them as into jumping off, but, you know, it doesn't go well, and very cheeky-breeky. Anyway, I like to, whenever I see that our buildings are under attack by rockets from a far distance, I like to just pop my dead ring and actually just block a few shots just to give the engineers a chance to actually survive. But, you know, sometimes it doesn't work that well, especially when there's crits like that coming in. But, you know, the buildings are getting destroyed, but I might as well go and hunt them down because there's no point keeping them there to cause havoc. But, you know, if I was a better shot, I'd be much better. Well, you see, they're blind, very simply. Yeah, so basically this entire part here is just me trying to get behind enemy lines and clear them out. It's nothing flashy, it's just stabbing and shooting. That's all it is. And it's simply just trying to get behind and plan for everything. So if you can plan and you can think, then you can do well. See? Very simple. But you know, it doesn't always go wrong, and I soon died after that for being a bit too cocky, but you live and you learn. So anyway, here is a scene which I had no idea what was going on, but it did actually turn out in my favour. The pyro and heavy coming at me, I decided to go blind, catch one, wait for him to go blind and catch two. See, very simple, very snappy. A bit of revolver work here and there. Very close to dying, but he just escaped. So yeah, I just hover around here for now and I try and bring them back in. Decide to try and keep this flank clear, because if it flanked, it's going to be a hassle for a team. But anyway, I'm just clawing, if I can speak, I'm just closing in behind, using simple acting to try and act out what I was doing. Scout, bounce it around, and easy kill for heavy. But you know, it's a bit of pain when you're being chased by heavies and spies, but I decided to try and lure him in, but it doesn't work out that well. So anyway, yeah, here it's a simple case of just staying on the car, because that's what scouts would do, and bouncing around while backpedaling. I mean, I do get caught, but it does act as a distinctive disguise if you backpedal and get killed, because it's like, oh yeah, it's low health. And there I can see the engineer coming up, and I know he's a noob, so I decide to take advantage of that, wait for him to come round, but he gets taken. Because, you know, soldiers are cheeky scrubs, come on. Who doesn't like a soldier? Yeah, and I tried to come up here as well to see if the builder's so quick, because I needed to teleport, but the engineer had already been killed. Now here's another case of panicking. But if I was using my revolver, I was trying to backstab just to get out of the way, but panicking led to me being stupid and not getting the correct backstab. Right, there's about a minute left, and I know that there's people flying around, and I know they won't expect it if I come from behind, especially these two, but the medic kind of blocks, and it is a hassle. I tried getting a few trick stabs, but it doesn't go that well, all in all, so. But being patient, waiting it out, you can easily get trick stabs, it's not hard. So again, here's another situation where a soldier's being a hassle. Like, you'll see in a minute there's a soldier coming in, and there's pyros everywhere. Soldier, see, being a complete hassle. A teammate should be able to help, especially when a spy's facing a pyro. Clear them out, but sometimes you just got to do what you got to do and just leave, because that's the best course of action. See, as well as being able to camp in that corner, there's always a chance of coming back for health. And again, here's a soldier with a problem. Taking his rockets, quickly regenning, and then bam, taking more rockets. Just basically helping engineers stay alive and keep the buildings. Simple. And all it is now is just a case of survive as long as you can, wait for them to come close, and then just completely flank them. And you will wipe out everybody in the car. Overall, this was a good game. I mean, it's 12 KS, I think was my highest, or 14. You'll see now, it's wait for it to pop up. Overall, I found it a good game, and as you can see, it's a 12 kill streak, and Spy can be the most powerful class. Top of the leaderboards, just being smart and not messing about and not panicking. Now, this is one of my favourite things to do at the start. If I can take a rocket to the face and get behind the medic soldier pair, you can just come in, take him out quickly, and act as a complete distraction. The medic's down, so he's going to be an easy pick for the rest of the team, especially. Now, that was an accidental decloak, and I use it to my advantage as speed boost to get round, get a bit of health, and get some dead cloaker. And it was just a simple case of just finishing off with a pistol because I knew he was a rocket jumper. Now, this is a favourite thing for me to do. Cause absolute chaos, right? There's about 5 people all blocking each other's paths. They can move through each other, but I can't. I'm using my Dead Ringer to get in and out and cause mayhem to not know who's who. And just destroying every single building I can. It's causing chaos, and I did get killed, but there was still a lot of stuff damaged or degraded. And again, bumping into people, using your Dead Ringer, it's a simple thing to do, but it makes it realistic. And I tried being a bit cheeky, get around, but you know, invisible walls and that being a pain. So disguised as a pyro to go back up and act like him, try and finish him off, but he's being cheeky. So quick hunting down, quick sniper kill, and eventually I do get a kill on the pyro. Well, not yet anyway, but I can still bounce around. Now this bit was weird. I decided to go for about, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, using mainly the revolver. I used my knife a few times, but it was literally just me using my revolver all the way through. I think I got about 15 kills, 10-15 kills with a revolver. It was probably the longest kill streak I've had with just a revolver, but overall it is one of my favourite weapons to use. When I was new to TF2, the first Strange I ever unboxed was a Strange revolver, and I would use that non-stop. Within a game, I think I got about 120 odd kills with just a revolver. I wasn't using a knife, I was literally just going around shooting, close range. Every now and then I would use a knife in a game, but sometimes you just want to mess about and just try something new, because a revolver is a good weapon to use overall. It does decent amount of damage up close, about 60 damage. Long range does about 40, so it's not that bad. And crits are about 120. Now, coming back here, one of the things I like to do is really piss engineers off, as in get up in the grill and actually really annoy them to try and turn them off. And I like to bounce around a lot, cause chaos. So I'll always try and keep them zapped and keep them focused on me. And eventually it's paid out well. I got a trick stab and went up to here to just kill these heavies straight away. Because apparently these heavies are blind, so is the pyro. But you know, quick use of the revolver keeps him away. Again, a spy, it's not all about getting the kills, and it's not all about getting the points. It's about being able to push them back and cause chaos. If you can make them fear each other, then they won't work well as a team. Again, here's a camping moment. I want to keep this door secure, because I know that if they came down here, with everybody else coming out that door, all of our team would focus on the other doors. Whereas if they'd come out here, they'd have no protection because it's at the side. And as well as spy, your objective is to try and push the car. You're the guy that's supposed to help. I did die, but I did come back straight away, and I did start trying to wipe it out. And taking out that sentry gun, I did notice these 2 easy pairs coming down. People that can cause damage, but most likely won't, but are nice to keep out the game. Because, I mean, one less person on their team is one less person for us to kill. And, again, a simple push. Spy is known for being a good person to push the cart, because not only can he just decloak out there if needs be, he is a good person for maneuverability. I think other than Scout, he's probably the best class for maneuverability, just because of A, his speed, it's 100%ish, and also his health is rather like the Scout. Again, it was a good finish. Overall, I thought it was good, and I'd say, guys, it was a good episode. So, see you in the next video. Goodbye.